Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. What's up, world? I am very excited. A little bit of me time. This is always me time. No streaming should be looked at as you're providing a service to the world. Really, I stream for me to share my experience, to connect with people, to inspire others, to be inspired. It's just a great thing. And I think the future, a lot of people will be streaming everything, whether it's a painter. I believe we all should be sharing some parts of our lives. Of course, a lot of stuff should be private, but things like, for example, video games, it's not exactly a private thing, in my opinion. So, very grateful to be able to offer that to the world and get the love and support back. We are live on 30 plus platforms, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitch, and you name it, we're here for you. With that in mind, do yourself a favor and strap in. We're about to go deep into Ghost of Tsushima. And if you're not into the guide and anything like that, then don't come by. Just come say hi and talk with me. That's fine. If you want to get good at this game and enjoy it at the maximum level, then you come to the right place. I will say I beat the game and we're on a new game plus, so spoilers will be there when it comes to unlocks, and I'll play through some story stuff and go through the motions. So be ready for that. I don't want to hold back because I don't want to spoil anything. This game is a year old. Hopefully you've already beat it. If you haven't, go play it and come back when you're done. Just hit me up on a stream and say, hey man, I finished the game. Great stuff. Thank you for recommending it. And we can talk about it. We can even play together because there is a co-op in this game. Right? So with all that in mind, I think we're done with the talk and the greetings. We're going to take a look at the art because I'm downloading something for the moment. And we're going to take a look at the art while I talk about the game. So first of all, you're playing a samurai ninja. Putting those two together. They call it Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost is pretty much ninja. It's another word for ninja. So instead of saying ninja of Tsushima, they said ghost. And ghost is somewhat of a legend. It's pretty interesting overall. So you're struggling. The storyline, again, I'm doing all spoilers, but I'm not going to go too deep into the story, but I am going to spoil it a little bit. Jin is a samurai who was raised by his father to have honor, courage, integrity, and to be a true samurai, where they don't do sneaky stuff. They're always do standoffs when they fight, and they pretty much do everything with a code of honor. But his father was killed when he was young. His uncle raised him to be a samurai also. And he grows up in his island, Tsushima, gets invaded by the Mongol. And this is a true story. The first part about the Mongol invading Tsushima, they were trying to take over Japan, actually. They teamed up with many others to get in there, and they pretty much failed. And this story kind of shows you how in their own story. So it's a pretty slick way to put history and video games together, and they created their own narrative with the guy Jin. And we won't get too deep into the story, but that is key to know for the combat and how to master it. So there's two main ways to play. There's the ghost, aka ninja style, where you are using everything at your disposal. You're terrifying these people. You're creating a legend in itself. And It's a fun way to play. Then, of course, there's a samurai style where you step up to somebody and stand off and just have a duel instead of being sneaky and using all of these gadgets and things like that. So, those are the two main ways to play. Within that, there's a lot of things like archer style, where you're going to be using long range bow and arrows. And there's another long range style where you can use your blow dart, which is an incredible way to play. Honestly, I love that. It's fun. There's a lot of things like hallucinogenic darts where you can make one of the enemies attack their teammates. And it's just a lot of fun styles. And as you see this art here, this is pretty much the depiction of the invasion and everything that's happening in the game. And these pictures are so incredible. They are story focused, so you're going to get spoilers. What's going on, money, bro? About to play some Ghost of Tsushima. Kind of just showing the art for a second, appreciating everything that they've done before we start off. And discussing Ghost of Tsushima, if you played it, let me know. If you haven't, tell me why would you miss out on such a great game. As you can see here, this art is incredible. And the whole game is beautiful. Waking up so early like I did today, I went to sleep right after my tournament event yesterday, like at 8, 9 o'clock. And I got to, wake up super early because of it. So here I am enjoying it. I don't have the money to buy the game. Oh, man. I got you. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to call up these guys, Sucker Punch. Haven't talked to them in a while, but they're pretty awesome. They got too popular for me, like you talk to you talk to somebody for a while and then they get so popular, they kind of just lose touch. Thanks. But as you can see here, this is the life of, oh my. Man, hold on a second. I have this screen switcher that needs to stop. There we go. Some really nice art. I like this right here. And this is what you're going to get on the right. A lot of, well, both pictures, but a lot of beautiful environments. But you're a badass. You're a samurai and a ninja. A little bit of both. You can be anything you want to be in this game. So just an incredible time and experience, I have to say. So to talk about the combat, so there's multiple ways to play, and I'm going to showcase it in a minute on the way it all works. And I hope you guys try out all of the ways I have. I have a lot of ways I play, and I love them all. It's a fun time mixing it up and playing differently. For those that don't have this game, man, I mean, you should look into at least purchasing the multiplayer. There's a multiplayer for those who are like not single player focused. I know there's a lot of you out there. There is a multiplayer. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't think this is gonna let me. Yeah, it's not gonna let me show that. Would have to go to the store. So the multiplayer is a co-op experience, but they are adding some really nice stuff. So right here, you can purchase the multiplayer. I don't know how much it costs. I think it's $20 or $30 max. Right? This is on the September 3rd, the new content will release, but basically this is the base game, and we'll get into it. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. And that right there, I'm gonna play some of that actually shortly. There's something going on here. Well, I guess we're gonna look at my storage. So I was storing this game. I believe I was storing it on the PlayStation external hard drive, which is a problem. Oh no, I have it right here. And I'm having an issue with the download. What the? Oh man. Y'all kidding me? Well, there goes that. Well, I have an issue, folks. I have an issue. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I have to move this game. It is what it is. Sometimes it be like that. So we're going to be staring at a screen here for a second. That's my bad. It was downloading an update and it's giving me a hard time because I have an external and it wants to save it to the external. Long story short, but you said your friend has it and it looks cool. The game's amazing. The multiplayer, for example, you're playing 3 players. Well, actually, you can play 2 players for like the story and then 4 players for the multiplayer. So there's a story co-op experience. Then there's the multiplayer, which is so ridiculous. The multiplayer is no joke. There's some amazing, deep, in-depth stuff. There's so many games out there that tries to offer, you know, some good experiences, and this game does it so good. And it's not even supposed to have a multiplayer, to be honest. And somehow they made one of the best of 2020 last year. Then now they're putting out a new update on September 3rd. So pretty much new story content came out this month. Next month, the multiplayer side of it will also expand. So pretty slick. Give me a second here. I am going to switch up my graphics for a second. How about this right here? Well, usually the camera's on the left, but we're gonna have to deal with this situation. Unfortunately. But so the multiplayer, you know, the single player, the multiplayer, the co-op story has like 10 missions, and it's a really awesome experience because you're still doing badass things just like you did in the main single player story, but you have new abilities and there's like some really wild enemies, and it's a really impressive experience because the difficulty changes depending on how you put it up. So for example, when you play the first difficulty, you're doing more let's say coordinated fights. So for example, you can change your weapon to have a certain element, you know, the sun, the moon. So when you have a red sword, you can kill enemies with red faster. So they have like these small little mini puzzles within the game. They have things like you can tether to your teammate. You're gonna get extra rewards for tethering with him, but it's hard because if they walk away from you and far enough, you start losing health. So you can't run away from each other. And then there's things like enemies who are tethered, who you can't kill one, you have to kill both at the same time in order to eliminate them, or if not, they'll keep reviving over and over and over. There's things like these puzzles where you have to climb and coordinate together. There's so many little things that they did to make the gameplay different. So if I play it on regular difficulty, it's more focused on the element weapons. If I play it on harder difficulty, it'll give me tethered enemies and certain things like that, just changing the experience a bunch. And it's been a good time, and I'm so inspired by what they did there, and I'm stealing some of their ideas on how they brought it to the table. But anyway, I'm kind of salty right now, man. I thought this game was gonna start, and it was my fault for not waiting for it to be ready. But to talk about the builds real quick, even though this is a live stream, we're trying to do some editing as far as like breaking down the builds. So again, you have different styles, and it all comes down to two factors to change the way you play. One is your armor. Each armor has different techniques and abilities that enhance something. So maybe one is more stealth focused, and you can do cool ghost weapon boost where you get 40% extra boost on your ghost weapons, or exact opposite. One is more focused on being a tank. You get a lot of health and you can't get hurt a lot. There's different type of builds out there, and there's going to be so many different layers. Even now that I unlocked every single thing in the new DLC that came out this week, I still have to work at it, you know. As far as the new combinations, I only created about 3 amazing combinations. We had some fun with them, and we're going to keep on trying to build from there. So hopefully you guys can come on board and enjoy it with me, even though you don't have the game. Guys like Money Bro, who says he can't afford it. He can't afford it because he goes and spends all his money on junk instead of buying the games. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, give me a second, guys. Sadly, this is all messed up here. I got to work on it. I'll be right back. It'll be like 60 seconds. Hey, what's going on, Darth? I'm chilling right now, trying to get my act together here. We're about to get going right now into some Ghost of Tsushima. Kind of salty. I have to move the file over to my external instead of on my PlayStation. On my PlayStation 5, and that's my fault because there's an update and all this nonsense. So if I don't play Ghost of Tsushima for the night, 5 a.m. and I'm still here. Hey man, I just started streaming. Take it easy. Why are you still here? Just to suffer? Probably. Hey man, if you love Ghost of Tsushima, let me know. I'm ready to break it down in a masterclass and showcase. I've been playing on lethal mode plus. It feels real good. It's 2:30 a.m. for me. Okay, what's going on? I think you're in California, I'm guessing. And I want to double check right now. I'm having a update issue. And that's why you see I haven't started the game, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it now. And have ourselves some fun. What's going on, Raven? Spotlight. Okay, got a couple guys coming through. Feeling real good. I'm excited. Shout out to the Apex players coming by. Man, we just finished up, man. I'm honestly, it's been a ride, you know, starting off with Apex and seeing how great the community is and how great the players are overall, man. I'm honored. So thank you guys. So to start off, I'm going to kind of chill out and not focus on all of the details I'm about to break down a masterclass, but feel free to come by and enjoy it. Let's just talk gaming. I don't have to talk about this game. You can play other games, talk other games. I mean, if you do want to get this right here, there's a multiplayer, and I should go into the multiplayer and show it to you guys. So I should go into the multiplayer. I'm going to do it in a minute. If y'all stick around for like an hour, I'll jump back into. Remind me in like an hour if you're still here, for those that are just waking up. For everybody else who's still sleeping, yeah, man, this thing is worth it, bro. This thing is worth it. I'll be honest with you. 100% worth it. This is a mission that I haven't completed. The only mission in this area that I haven't completed. And we're about to go up into the mountains. But yeah, this game is ridiculous. If I showed you the multiplayer, you would want to play, because like the way it works in our brains is hanging out with friends, making new friends, playing with other people is usually more incentive. You know, like we get hyped about that as people. You ever been really tired and then all of a sudden somebody calls you, or you know, whatever, and then you're like, oh my, what up? All of a sudden you got all this extra energy now. And that's pretty much, you know, the greatness of connecting with the world. But video games are the same way. That's why multiplayers are so popular, because we're connecting with the world in a way. Oh my. So, you know, while this single player might not be for everybody, because they don't always, you know, we're gonna try to go up here, man. A friend told me to go up to the mountain. There should be something in this mountain. I'm 100% believing in him because he's a sweaty player like me when it comes to this stuff. He's pretty much unlocked everything like I have. And I'm gonna go up here and see what is going on. Try to unlock some secret, basically, that has nothing to do with the story or anything. I'm just chilling out. But yeah, so the multiplayer in this game is crazy good. And that's something I would recommend. Let's see. For everybody. And we're gonna put on a different outfit right now. There's definitely a horse. Feel free to ask all the questions you want. See this horse right here? This is a badass horse, bro. Put on this outfit. I got this armor. It's a spoiler, but this is a special armor. I'm not gonna say from what, but you're gonna be seeing a lot of spoilers if you keep staying around, and I'm happy to share it with you. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna talk about the story much, but pretty much unlocked almost every single thing in this game. I'm trying to figure out how to get up here. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. But yeah, there's a horse. You can fast travel. There's a lot of different things. I can't get up there. Man. Definitely not this way, but I know what I can do. Get up on this house first. Figure out my way up into the mountains. But yeah, man, the game has a lot of stuff. I shouldn't do this right now, and I should show you all the stuff while you're here. I don't know how long you're gonna be here, but definitely. You think I can make that? Got it. Doesn't even matter. This isn't the way to go. I'm gonna have to go down to go up on this mountain. That's wild. Yes, we're gonna go. Trying to get all the way up there.
He says he'll surrender to the Eagle tribe. Seek them out willingly.
But yeah, there's a lot to show, man. I'm pretty much trying to unlock a special item that a friend told me that's up on this mountain. It has nothing to do with the game or anything. It's just like a mask, I believe, or something, he said. I wasn't paying attention. He just sent me a picture of it and said you should go there for something unique. And I'm getting out of here. I just killed myself. All right, that's a tip to go into the multiplayer to show you that. So I haven't played the multiplayer in a while because I've been playing this story mode. Oh man, what a rookie. I'm gonna go down this way. Get myself killed here, but it's okay. Just jumping down and trying to go down to go up. But yeah, I'm gonna do this because I'm obsessed with this game. And I want to unlock whatever the hell is going on in here. But after this, I'll play the multiplayer. I'll show you guys some things. This game's a badass. Like, it's so much fun. And I play a lot of video games, guys. Like, I literally get sent every game in the world for the most part. Not every game, but a lot of these games that come out. But dude, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I feel like such a rookie. Bringing me up here, but nothing to do up here. Didn't it win game of the year? Hell yeah. Bro, it was my game of the year too. The Last of Us, I don't know if y'all heard about that game. It came out last year also. It was good. But I just love this game more. You know? I think I spent like 500 hours playing this game. Like I said, I get all the games for free. So why wouldn't I? Interesting. This is the way. Yeah, this got game of the year for sure, bro. Story mode, the mode I'm in now is ridiculously good. Hey, look at the bird. The bird, bird, bird. I'm just looking around for now. I'm trying to get up to the high ground to get a secret. This is a secret unlock, guys, by the way. Just a mask or something, I'm guessing. Yeah, my friend didn't tell me. I told him don't spoil it for me. I'll figure it out. But I'm assuming it's going to be a mask or at best, because they're not going to give me something crazier than that. We're coming out this way to just look around. We will see. But after this, we'll go ahead and showcase the game fully so you can see what it's like. And here it is. All right, so this is a little secret. You have to look at this sign right here. It says to play the flute, right? And here we go. What? Okay. Like a meteor strike. They're going down. Oh my. Look at this. A chest dropped. Figured it was gonna be some type of collectible. Flies. There we go. Oh, the Raiders mask. Got you. So yeah, you can pick up collectibles, all this extra exclusive stuff. There's a lot of PlayStation stuff. Things like that that you can get here. Where's that bird at? I want to follow this bird right now. So following these birds, sometimes they'll take you to really cool spots. And also get you more unlockables. Is he gonna go up? What is he doing? Oh, he's going down. Interesting. Can't go down there. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to do that. I had to, guys. I was obsessed. I'm obsessed with getting everything. I pretty much have everything in the game. That was one new thing. This game just came out yesterday. Well, 2 days ago on Friday, the new DLC came out for this. And I was curious. This bird is leading me down here. Where are we going, birdie? Going that way? I don't think I can go that way right now. Is there an achievement for 100? Yeah, I got the platinum trophy for this game, but there's new stuff. So you get the platinum, you're good to go. That's the story of the original game that released last year, right? Then there's the multiplayer, which I got 100% on that, without even trying. The new game plus is what I'm doing right now. It's not going to take long. It's two things, very easy to do. And then the Icky story, which I pretty much did. There's two hidden things that I need to get. This one says discover and complete all unwritten tales. So I have almost everything. I'll get that quick. And this one is complete the memories of your father. There's still two little things I can do. I'll get them done quick. Not a big deal. And then there's a new game mode that's coming out on September 3rd. They have the multiplayer. They have a bunch of content there to hold you over for a long time. Then they have a new mode that's coming out, which is Rivals, where you play your team against another team, competing. It's pretty slick. Okay, I think we're done. Where's this bird taking me? Isn't the bird coming this way? There he is. So there's this cool feature where these birds will guide you to something unique that you can unlock. I don't know which way to go. Go this way. So you follow the bird and he'll take you somewhere. And I have to climb up, so I'm gonna go around. And when you do complete it, you get, like when you platinum and you unlock something special, things like that. It's just bird. There he is.
Enzo and the samurai. I hear they clipped the eagle's
Yeah,
wings
stuck.
together. Does this mean we don't hate samurai anymore?
Where is he going, dude? Did y'all see where that bird go? Gold bird.
He'll be back later.
We go up. Oh, there he is. There's something over here. Right here, chest. Okay. So yeah, the bird will get you unlocks like this, like just something random. The eagle's chosen. And that's all just from following him. All right, enough of this bull. We want to play the game, right? We trying to play? That's what we out here to do. So originally, this is the main story game. All these three areas. And this is the new DLC right over here. But we're going to go into a quick breakdown by going into some of these stories. I'm going to play this story. Yeah, does it teach you early on? Well, the bird, yeah, it kind of teaches you, right? So you kind of follow the bird, and all of a sudden you're like, there's not just a bird, there's a fox. You can follow the fox, you can follow different animals, and they'll kind of guide you to unlocks. And some of these animals will unlock special things like extra health or extra abilities. It's not just cosmetics. So you want to follow them. Once you do it once, you're going to be like, damn, I got to do this all the time, because all of a sudden you're getting a lot of good key things in the game, you know? And that's where it becomes awesome, because, you know, you travel in an open world game. Like, I could literally just go around right now, call my horse up. He'll come by, we'll jump on, and then I'll just start roaming, right? All of a sudden I see a fox on the floor, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And I start following it. And it guides me to some new power up. I'm not going to do it right now, but it's just an example. And that's special. Just a unique way to, instead of you having to stop and try to find something, it'll pop up naturally as you play instead of pausing it to the menu screen. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's go ahead and start this side mission. I'm going to talk to this lady. I'm going to skip the cutscene so you could only see gameplay. and end up telling me how you feel about it. And this is all fairly new for anybody that's watching. Breaking our door down because I'm a madman. But yeah, you're about to see some action. So I'm going to play the first time as a badass ghost. Basically, I'm going to terrify people. Every time I kill someone, an enemy will get terrified. Breaking her door down. I'm breaking everything down. Sorry, lady.
I'm giving you time.
A lot of good story in here, which I'm not going to showcase. I already played this game. So, but there's a lot of ways to play, and to kind of just showcase that to you, everything is revolved around your armor. And I have a lot of armor here. This is all the armors you can get in the game, right? So I'll give you an example. The ghost one I'm gonna be using when I fight, it gives me 30% extra chance to terrify nearby enemies. So instead of killing them, I can terrify them and they'll run away. So if I like slice some guy's head off, multiple guys will run away. If I finish someone off, a guy might run away. You know, so the more craziness I do, the more I can terrify some of the enemies. And this is a fun way to play because you can clear areas very fast. And I'm going to showcase that coming up in this battle when I fight with her. Unless she's on a mission to do like... This is like a story mission, so maybe she's on a mission to do stealth. So if she is, then that's my fault. And she usually is on a stealth mission. So if that's the case, I kind of messed up, basically.
I see only the night my family died.
When my father died, I didn't go home for a long time.
We'll see what happens here.
Empty house falls apart quickly.
She has a really cool story.
It's where my family was slaughtered.
Unfortunately, her family got slaughtered, and she's haunted by it, and she wants revenge. And
gold sash wrapped around
a lot going on.
Body. I can't protect anyone. I can only avenge them. There should be music.
I'm gonna skip all this, by the way.
What?
I'm just trying to get into a fight so you can see the action. Oh, wait a minute. That's cool. I'm skipping all this though.
Get to the house.
So yeah, there's some so just to break it down, originally this studio that made this game, they had a game called Infamous, and it had a morale system, meaning you can be good or you can be bad, and it would affect the gameplay. It would affect the universe, everybody in the game, how they react to you or how they don't react to you.
They must have left a trail.
And this game doesn't do that because they don't want to force people to make good or bad decisions. But the dialogue, you know, it opens up different conversations and it opens up certain things. So it's very small, subtle stuff. You don't have to spend time here being like, oh, what do I got to do? It's small decisions, but there is some big decisions, I'll say, hopefully without spoiling. There is some big decisions that are so big that change the game forever also.
The traitors knew we
So it's definitely out there. It's a cool little aspect to the
You
game.
made sure they did.
What am I doing?
You used her as bait.
I hoped her husband would take it.
You should have told me your plan.
So you could stop me?
I promised to protect her.
Yeah, a lot of little details. But I want to just showcase the main part. Again, we're going through the story, which I shouldn't have to pick this one. This feels like more talking than anything.
We need them alive.
I was looking to just fight. I should have went into the enemy's base and just fought them on their base. That would have been the easiest way. See right here, so I get to choose if I want to stand off, which I'm gonna do right now. And this is the samurai way. I didn't have to do it this way, but I'm gonna try it. And basically we stand off, and I have to try to strike perfect timing. If not, they'll hit me, and I can get damaged pretty bad. But as you can see, I got that done. Cleared it up.
I don't want to die like
And there's still some more enemies on that side over there. So I'm going to try and get this arrow guy killed.
No.
You did not even get to see real action. Now that standoff is only in the beginning of an engagement if you want to be a samurai style. But if you want to be more of a ninja, you can do stealth. Also, just play stealthily. Or you could just go in there guns blazing and go wild.
I didn't mean
right?
to.
So it's just different ways that you can decide to play.
He carried messages for his brother. Maybe he had one.
What did you find?
A map of supply routes.
He delivered.
And that was such a quick mission. I thought I was going to have a good fight. She has some really long storylines. And thought I was going to have a fight there. I pretty much wasted my time. Instead of showcasing to you the combat that I wanted to show, we actually just did a mission. How about one of these? Let's do one of the bases. So these are like enemy locations. And these are just good to go in and beat them down and fight them. So that's what I'm about to do. Pick one and just do what it do, baby. All right, so here we'll go over here and we'll do this. Yeah, this is a PlayStation 4 game. See how fast it loads, though. See how fast it loads. So now we're gonna go and beat these guys down. Just gonna try to take their territory. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. It better be on the hardest difficulty. Yep. So there's normal, there's hard, and then there's lethal plus. This is critical because lethal plus, just to explain it, basically one hit can kill me. Literally, one hit can kill me. So I gotta be extremely careful. And one hit to them can kill them. So it's unlike a lot of games. You know how a lot of games will have like harder difficulty and basically just boost up the enemy's difficulty and just leave you there? Well, this game doesn't do that. And I'm gonna try and get the ball rolling to showcase a couple of things. And now this is where you're gonna see me. I can play stealthily here if I want. There's two guys right there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. See that right there? I did a perfect parry. When it goes slow motion, that means I parried perfectly. Got him, coach. So you're gonna see some good combat. I don't have to play that way. I can play stealthily, climb up here and just try to take my time instead of being a madman. For example, just stealth kill this guy like this. A lot of ways to play. I'm gonna think about a way to get this guy. Go through this window. Stealth kill. Got him, coach.
still.
So that's one way to play. Or you can be a madman and really go hard the way I'm about to do in this next
I can't believe my luck.
sequence.
Find somewhere safe.
I'm not
Be
going to
careful.
hold any punches.
The G2 is in charge again. He'll drive these Mongols back across the sea.
All right. You see. There's more enemies. I just don't know where they are. Oh, they're all over here. Wow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and change my outfit and showcase the ridiculous, overpowered style that I'm about to show you. This is all about terrifying them. So you're going to notice I kill one guy, the other guy will fall to the floor and just panic. This game reminds me a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I mean, this is combat-wise, you're a badass. Horizon, you're fighting machines mostly, and you have some enemies. But this game does a lot more with its combat than Horizon does when it comes to, you know, just having swords and certain style. I mean, I love Horizon, first of all, just so you know. So look, I'm gonna purposely get seen. Well, actually, let me take down one last guy. Take this guy down. So right now I can turn into a ghost. And this is where like the most overpowered I can be just by hitting this button. You see how they're getting terrified now? And it kind of gives me like a one strike slow motion style, taking out multiple guys. Just pure badass. And this guy right here. One slice. Let's go. So that is some of the quick gameplay. There's a lot more. Of course, I'm making it look easy because there's only a couple of guys here and there.
I'll always remember you. You're safe now.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn was a good game, by the way. I actually love it. Can't wait for part 2. It's going to be so good. This game's different, man. This game has like the amazing ninja samurai combat. But yeah, so that's just some little elements, and there's still more that I can do. Just kind of showcasing a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going to let them all see me and just kind of force them together so you can see something else that I do. Come on over here, buddy. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come on over here. Hey, guys, I'm right here. Hey, I'm right here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get inside. This guy wants to kill our hostage. All right, there's a lot of them here. I'm going to use one of my special abilities, and it's pretty much slicing everybody to death. And I got another ability. Yeah. Oh, missed. Parry perfectly. So there you go. This is an overpowered setup. Oh, there's still a guy out here. Watch this assassination. Incredible. Yeah, just a lot of cool elements to the game. It's just fire.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Go. Be well.
He was so kind. And now...
So just to kind of point it out, you know, he did not expect that door kill. Insane. Yeah. So like I told you, bro, they just got a lot of elements that are incredible. And then on top of it, your playstyle. So I was terrifying people doing all this wild stuff, but I can easily come on in here and then go down to this class and be a parry master. So basically I can parry everybody and do some really wild stuff. So just incredible stuff like that. Is there any kind of world bosses? Yes. So there's a lot of bosses, and it's basically called duels. So the bosses are one-on-ones. There's mini bosses that you can fight with a whole bunch of guys. You know, like you're gonna be fighting tons of people all at once, and then there's going to be these mini bosses you got to fight. Then there's the real bosses, which are pretty much duels. You're fighting them one-on-one, and there's no holds bar, let's just say like that. It's a no holds bar where you're really having to take that boss out. It's a one-on-one, and it's pretty awesome. And I'm trying to find one here by itself so that I can show you. This might have a boss, you think? No. Oh, the story has a boss. As a matter of fact, we can probably go right into the story. You can go into the story and you can see more of that. I think this would be where I'll go to. I can literally just start the main story. The main story has bosses. There's bosses in the environment, like over here. Side stories, there's bosses. Pretty much everything has bosses. And there's 2 levels of bosses, right? There's like just general bosses you could fight against that are top tier, big time, hard to deal with bosses, or the more story focused. So actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the story. I really didn't want to do this. We're gonna do it. Let me get over there and make it do what it do. So yeah, so there's bosses in the world, but it's not. It's spread out. So it's some in side missions, some in like these environments and stuff like that. So.
Who goes there? I'm Lord Sakai. You must be.
Don't mind me skipping all the story, spoiling it for you guys, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Go ahead and talk to this girl. I see a love story. Nah, there's no love story. Skip all this. This might be one of those big fights, I believe.
I need to meet Lord Oga.
I'll see you on the battlefield.
The Mongols have been destroyed in the sword monuments. Nobody would dare destroy monuments. It's upsetting. For more than that, cruel. I used to visit the shrine. My lord.
Lord Sakai.
Lord Oga. Where's my uncle?
But yeah, there's tons of bosses, and again, I'm just playing the easy stuff like a side mission, but now I'm going into the story. It's a little more challenging, well, a lot more challenging, and then there's
warriors, but I trust them with my life.
Then I will do the
ton to explore. Where am I going?
same.
Interesting.
Is it true that people have a name for you? Ghost.
But yeah, the game has a lot of elements, so you'll be here having a good time with this
Now the
game.
samurai are back.
That's the main thing. Is you're a badass ninja samurai.
Reestablish
Then on top of that,
Shogun's law.
It's time we save this island and the people who call
you
it
have
home.
the very
Politics can
cool
wait until the Khan is dead.
multiplayer. You can play with friends, and you know, if you ever want to play with multiplayer, you can always hit me up. I'm down to always link up on that. Especially on September 3rd, where I'm going to play a lot of it. So, this is your
You've done well,
captain. We're going to skip him for a second.
This is our moment, Jin.
Kill them all!
Ow. All right, so this is a lot of combat. These are just regular soldiers, and I got my butt whipped just now. This big guy right here, he's not even a boss. He's just a regular enemy. Remember, I get one hit or two at most, and I'll die. So I have to keep healing, and I gotta be very careful. I want to watch who I fight with here. I'm trying to just sneak kills for now as I go. And do not worry, it's gonna get wild shortly. Kill this fool. Oh, shoot, little. I don't like it, bro. So I think I have the parry outfit on, right? Yeah, this guy got terrified just by killing off somebody next to him. Let me check something. Sorry about that. I had to see. Yeah, so I have the parry version. Instead of the terrifying version, I'm doing the parry, which is a lot of fun also. A different way to play, but it's really good. There's other play styles with the bow and arrow. I have a lot of abilities I haven't even used. I'm gonna show them in a minute. Don't worry about that. I'm skipping all of the cutscenes. I don't want you to see that. Play the game yourself. And I'm gonna start using some of my abilities here, kind of really push the pace. See that guy? That's a tough guy right here. I'm trying to use everything I can on that guy. Finish him off quick. Beautiful. So just a master.
Keep swinging, Rio.
Finishing everybody off as quick as possible. I make it look easy, but I'm like maxed out with the best loadouts, best abilities up. So I make it look easy. A lot more challenging than what I'm doing right now. I can promise you guys that. And then there's cool things like this right here where if I'm overwhelmed, for example, I'll drop a smoke bomb and do a chain assassination. Oh, actually, no, I won't. Gotta do it again later. There's not enough guys. We're just taking them out left and right.
I can't keep going.
Reviving my buddy here. Bruh. I really don't like these archers, so I'm gonna try to pick a fight with them. So check it out. Oh, whoa. Chain assassinations here. Killing multiple guys with my smoke bomb. Again, I make it look too easy, guys. I'll be honest. So overpowered, it's crazy. Especially this one right here. This is one of my favorite. A lot of archers happening right now. Get up there and take them out. Whoa. Happening, buddy. I'm gonna walk real slow on purpose. Oh no. Trying to show off a little bit of my dodging skills.
We don't want any surprises.
So yeah, so combat wise, to break it down, I can't show it on screen right now, but basically there's no fight going on right now, but basically when an enemy goes to strike, if it's white, you can parry it. It's the easily parry. You can parry it and give yourself a chance to fight. That's how you counter it. If it's red, that means you can't block it. It's unblockable. So you got to avoid it by dodging or doing anything you can to get away from that situation. So that's why you see the indicators. They're pretty much a way for you to be able to see what's going down. And you're about to see a fight, actually. You asked for a boss fight. I believe it's coming shortly. Oh, no, it's not. I just killed the man, making him terrified.
Jin, what are you doing? Clearing the way. Not like that. Never like that. Face them as a warrior with honor, not a monster. It's all they understand. Terror is not the weapon of a samurai.
That tower. They'll block our advance.
This is your chance, Lord Sakai.
Destroy their weapon with honor.
I will hold the line and draw their fire.
So right now, just to give you a side story here,
Hold your position.
it's my uncle, but he's the master. He's the king samurai guy out there. And basically, he doesn't like me using these abilities and doing all this crazy stuff. And I haven't even showed off all the things you can do in this game. I'm literally just kind of breezing through it.
To the top.
About to kill off this guy up here. Get off, boy. Hey, calm down.
Push forward.
And I'm gonna destroy everybody now. But my sensei doesn't like this, but I don't really care what he likes, honestly. Yeah, so I don't care what my sensei thinks. He wants me to be an honorable samurai style. Bro, I'm out here trying to battle these dudes. These dudes got guns. This is back in the day, and they out here rocking all types of artilleries, and you want me to fight with a sword. Bro, ain't happening, dog.
On the path up to the bridge.
Fight fire with fire, man. Fortunately. I don't even have to be on this. I'm just doing it to cheese the game. I'm cheesing it right now. I'll be honest. I could get off and fight like a regular samurai if I wanted to. Just go down there and do what I do. Yeah, no. Yeah, so just an example of different ways to play. And it goes with the story. So if you're like being a samurai, that type of style. Oh, this little bastard. Oh man, let me go and do some slick, like use my sticky bomb on this big guy. Going down. Do you know if this game is story accurate? Yes. So the specific story of this character isn't accurate, right? It's just some random create fantasy about some guy named Jin. You know, his specific story is not accurate, but the Mongol did try to take over Japan, and they failed in real life. And this game basically tells that story, but through this character's eyes. So it's kind of like a truth, you know, as far as historically accurate situation. And they added their own flavor by making it a story about character. So it's 100% true what happened, but the Jin story is just an addition to that.
No mercy for
Look at this guy right here. Ooh. Oh man, I'm almost dead now. you want to do?
We're clear! Move forward! Revolt!
Showing you a little dodge swagger.
Push through! We must reach the bridge! Everyone to the bridge! Tsushima!
Nope.
Drive them back to the
Throw my
sea!
kunai
Kill
knives
them
at these guys. Finish them off.
The enemy's retreating! Push forward!
Go ahead and oh, it got me, dude. Wasn't expecting that. Let me go and get these archers.
We're almost to the car. All that remains is to take the bridge and then to keep beyond it.
Definitely hate the archers the most because they are just so slick.
Warriors, break through that gate. Sakai, give a fire on them from above. Yuna, we need your bow.
Right behind you!
In the middle of a fight, they're just beating you down. It's pretty tough. Yeah, if I don't heal up and stuff,
The Khan wouldn't give
I'll
up
die,
like
yeah.
this. Something's wrong.
to start over in the area. But I've played this game enough to know how to heal as quick as possible.
Open fire.
They're pulling explosives!
Shoot the horses. Shoot them.
It destroyed the bridge.
Those poor souls.
We sent them to die. For nothing.
We must honor their sacrifice. Gather our best soldiers. We will repair the bridge and attack at dawn.
No. We've lost too many. If you had listened to me...
Enough!
There is another way.
We will discuss it alone.
On this story, you're seeing the samurai story and him wanting to be a ninja and do it on his own. To explain to you about the revive system, that's an actual perk that you unlock, and it costs resolve. Resolve is a meter that you're seeing on the bottom left. The yellow meters, when you see
The Mongols are on the defensive.
them,
We will strike before they regroup.
I'm gonna skip all this, by the way. It's a lot of good story, but I'm gonna skip it. So when you see the meter on the bottom left, if it's full, if I have 3 or more, I can revive myself. So if I die without and I don't have any, I'm in trouble. You see how I have 3 right now? Let me pull out my sword so you can see it. On the bottom left, I have 3 resolve. That pretty much allows me to revive if I get killed. But if I use that up, which I use it up a lot, whether it's to heal, you use that to heal, you use that to do special abilities. There's a lot of reasons to use that. And
Lady Masako.
it's not as easy as it looks when it comes to that specifically.
I'll make it green, brighter than the sun.
Goodbye.
So, like right now, I'm very low in it, so I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't find a way to get back
Your protection is my duty.
in order.
I have no way to strengthen your armor.
Need more silk. Need more silk. Where is my...
Lord Sakai.
So yeah, so that's pretty much how it works. So you don't have infinite revives, but I pretty much play the game a certain way, and I'll pause it here to break it down. So your build can, every time you kill someone, you get more of that resolve. You fill up one slot. There's certain builds that I have in here that will fill up a lot of spots very quickly, like this samurai build. Anytime I take damage, I'll get an extra resolve. And then there's tons of other ways to get the resolve, but that's one of the many. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Yang, see what she would do. This girl's your ride or die, by the way.
Patching the
We're gonna
bridge.
skip it, but his uncle's telling him not to go out there. He doesn't care. He doesn't want everybody to die, so he's gonna go out on his own.
Poison his army.
Pretty much what's gonna happen right now. So he's gonna be a one-man army and try to get in on the action. And this is a part of the story of him becoming a samurai. I mean, ghost instead of doing it the samurai way, which more people would have died. This is later in the story too, so maybe I don't want to be watching or playing that. I'm just gonna stop talking on that. But yeah, so the re-sling is a very key component to everything in combat. And if you use it right and you make a build the way I do, I have a lot of crazy good builds. I've pretty much done guides on all of it during my streams, and I'm gonna do more in a minute, but yeah, it's a lot of key components. After this mission, I'll do more guides on some of that.
Better take out the guards quietly.
Oh wow, almost got
Scout
caught
from the
there.
top floor.
I have to do this stealthily. We use this cheesy ability that allows me to see through walls, basically. And I have to do this whole mission without getting seen, so interesting. Oh no. So every time I kill someone, you see my resolve go up. And that's just a perfect example of how to level up. All right, there's two guys right here at this spot. I want to see if they can see me when I come up. They can. They split up. That's what I wanted. Think he can see me if I come up? Don't look, my man. Don't look. You can definitely see me. There we go. Got him, coach. Come on.
That was clear.
Clearing it all the way up. It's going to be a lot of stealth right now. So the game has a lot of action. And then you have moments like this where you're forced into the stealth, which is good because everything can't just be one way or the other. Somebody see me do that? I think they did. I don't know if they did. Doesn't look like it. Do you have the hitman system where you can... Yeah, if they see a dead body, they definitely gonna call it out. I'm trying to wait for these guys to move, but they don't want to move, so I'm gonna have to use a distraction. This is a cool little mechanic. You can lure people over. There's a lot of different things you can do, but yeah, if they see a dead body, they're definitely calling it out. You're gonna be in trouble. I gotta be careful. So many guys. The main guy I gotta watch out for is this guy up there. Go ahead and hit him with a longbow. think I got this. Oh no! Oh, it worked out. All right, so guy coming my way. First of all, don't use this wall hack. Play it naturally. I'm just cheesing it up a little bit. I'm on stream. Gotta make sure I get this done, man. Come on, man. All right, so I don't know what to do here other than use my luring device. See how it works. Yeah, the enemies are pretty good. Wouldn't want to say they're the best. Oh no, I got spotted. I'm done. What a rookie. The AI are pretty good. There's just, first of all, combat wise, you probably don't notice it, but there's things like some enemies will switch. So imagine you're just to break it down, I'll show it to you right here before we go any further. When I press R2 on a PlayStation button, I have 4 different stances. This is for swords. This stance that I have here is specifically for swordsmen, right? Which is pretty slick if you ask me. And then I go to my shields. This is the shield, and they all have different combat combos and styles. And this is for the brutes. This is for the big strong guys. And then the last one is for spears. So I switch these around depending on what type of enemy I fight, right? So it's a lot of different combat. It's pretty fun, entertaining, exciting.
A straw hat.
And then on top of that,
Of course he's here.
these enemies sometimes will, not sometimes, some of them will
Let his army drink the arrow.
switch stances. So 1 second they're playing with the spear, next thing you know they got a sword, next thing you know they're rocking the shields, and it changes the playstyle. So then you're automatically, you know,
Garden path.
having a variety of combat.
Plenty of cover. Now to reach the Arag without raising alarm. Better take the garden path.
Sneak through the gardens. Where am I supposed to go? I feel like I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speed this up. I was trying to kill everybody on the map, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what, girl? You're just gonna do what it do. Gotta get that guy out of there. I'm waiting for him to go so I can jump down. I don't have to make it as complicated as I'm doing right now. The way I was trying to sneak all the way through all of it and kill everybody. I'm just gonna rush in.
Now
Get to the
reach their
gardens.
feast and poison their drinks.
See, this guy might notice the dead body and I'm gonna be in trouble. Got him, coach. Couldn't give him no time. Yeah, so that's the system. Let me see. How do I get over there? That's a lot. Try to climb up here, see if that works, but it's working. Oh, I can't climb up there. Oh. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people in my way on that specific spot. This guy comes close enough to me. I didn't even notice this guy. Take this guy out. Hopefully. Sucker. There we go. Alright, so I'm almost clear on this area.
That's where they store the milk. Now to add the poison.
Well. I'm just gonna be a madman and push straight through. I'm gonna be a madman. Check it. Look how crazy I am. Look at this. Gonna kill all 3 of them because I'm crazy like that. Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna see the dead bodies, guys. I'm so dead. The guy walking over right now. Sucker. I saved. Poison this bad boy. First of all, a lot of spoiler aspects happening right now.
Now to wait.
So he's not exactly fighting with honor in this scenario, as you can see. It's kind of messed up for a samurai who's supposed to be about honor. Clearly, it's not about, that's not what he's about. Take him out of his misery.
Jin! Where's the Khan? He rode north. Made me stay behind to collect the ghost's head. Then come claim it.
You wanted a boss fight?
No. I could have killed you earlier. Instead, I convinced the Khan to give you a chance. He murdered Taka. And you slaughtered my men. I've lost everything. Except you. We can defeat the Mongols together. After everything you've done! Tell the people I was your spy. Sent to gain the Khan's trust. They'll believe the ghost. Stop! You were my oldest friend, Ryuzo. Surrender. And answer for your crimes. For both our sakes. I can't.
If it's your first time here, let's pause this for a second. We're about to get into a duel. This is just a one-on-one true samurai style fight. This is the boss fights. They're intense. This is real right now. Now, I have a specific class that I just put on right here where there's perfect parry. I'm able to really do some amazing parries. If you don't know what a parry is, it's a counter. It's like a last second block that lets me counter him and hit him instead. There's a bunch of other ways to beat him. If I put on different outfits, be really strong to fight him. But we're gonna try this one out. And let me change my mask. Nah, I'm gonna stay with the monkey mask. My favorite. All right, we're good to go. Change the hat though. But yeah, right before, sorry if you're busy, you're really excited to watch the fight. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Put on a different outfit. I look like a gorilla, right? Oh, that's funny. Might go with this. Well, not a gorilla, monkey. Gorilla is a monkey, you know what I mean. How about this one? Let's do that. All right, we're good. This is what we're doing. Y'all ready for this fight? I haven't got to play a fight in a little bit, so. Yeah, I did a perfect parry there. He's gonna get his ass whipped quick.
You won't stop me, Ryuzo.
Come on, player. So anytime that it's red, that means I can't block it.
Code.
You left me no
What
choice.
you wanna do, bro? See, so I have this special ability that I'm doing right here. Not this easy, I'll tell you that. Make it look easy because of my build and the amount of time I've played.
I'll never forgive you.
I should lose this on purpose to switch the build I have. Oh, he actually killed me down. No, I'm about to die. Actually, I'm actually dying this time. It's not like by accident. Oh, it is by accident. Oh, and I'm dead. I was so funny. Tried to perfectly win. I was about to perfectly win. And I purposely tried not to, and then I messed up everything. I was pretty much there. He hasn't hit me yet. And I just had to do one more good parry and I would have won.
You won't stop me, Ryuzo.
The poison. You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice. I'll never forgive you.
Easy.
Jin. Please.
Goodbye, Ryuzo.
savage. The white bar is his block meter. So we both have block meters. If I block too much, someone keeps on attacking me, I'll lose it and I'll get killed. I'll get hit. So every time I destroyed his white bar, it pretty much allowed me to actually hit him.
Yuzo.
Good.
Critical part of the story here.
The castle is yours. The Khan marches north. We can head him off.
You defied me.
I did what I had to. For them.
Is this how you want to be remembered?
He defended us.
By spreading fear and chaos.
We are at war.
And you are acting like the enemy. This is not our way.
Your way can't save our people.
The Shogun will demand a head. But it does not have to be yours. I know she drove you to this.
Uncle.
Renounce the ghost. You must blame her for this outrage. Tell them. You are Jin Shimura. Loyal servant to the Shogun. My heir. My son.
I am not your son. I am the ghost.
And you will be judged for it.
Find the Khan.
Jin.
Futaka. Go.
Very, very spoiler heavy, but it was an amazing part. I had to not skip that. Goosebumps. Living as a samurai for so long, betraying the man who raised him, and breaking the code of the samurai to save the people. I love this game.
What do you want?
Lord Shimura asked me to deliver Sake, a reward for helping retake his home.
I'm watching the prisoner.
He's not going anywhere. Wait too long, and your friends will drink it all.
I haven't had anything but water since we got here.
Then you deserve it, my lord.
Yeah, it's a great game. A lot of good combat, a lot of fun
Kenji.
gameplay, and then the
What are you
story's
doing?
pretty dope.
What does it look like? Let's go.
If I run, I won't be able to unite our people against the Khan. I'll never regain my uncle's trust.
If you stay, He'll ship you to the Shogun for judgment. The orders just came through. The people need you, Lord Sakai. Yuna needs you.
Where is she?
Up north, tracking the Khan in the frozen wastes. She has your sword. She's waiting for the ghost.
Forgive me, Uncle. Find Masako, Norio, and Sensei Ishikawa. Get them to Omi village. Yuna and I will open the pass for you to join us.
She's waiting in Kin with your equipment at the sacred tree. Your horse is at the outer stables. A servant told me about a damaged fence near the gate. You can slip out that way. I'll distract the men outside. But I don't want to be here when they find out you're gone.
Thank you,
Like
Kenji.
the sake, my lords.
It's good enough to make
Rumor
me
is he'll be giving a speech outside the main keep.
stinks of death.
Is it safe?
Let's hope so.
So yeah, so the game's amazing. You just got a lot of story. If you didn't play through the beginning parts, that part right there won't make a lot of sense. But basically, you're a samurai and you're not supposed to be doing all this crazy stuff. And you went against the person who raised you, who's your father. He's your uncle, but he's your father in some ways.
He wielded the combined might of 5 clans. They dropped the throne one time.
Oh no. I'll sneak my way through. It's a good game. We're gonna play the multiplayer right now, actually, so you can see that.
Lord Sakai escaped! Search everywhere! Find him!
Oh no.
We help search, my lord. Anyone seen him?
He may have run north. You two, on your horses. The rest of you, man the gate.
That's it. Nice and
How
easy.
did he get loose?
Getting on this horse and I'm out of here.
Easy. It's me.
There he is, on the horse. Stop him. Get him forward.
Suckers!
Forgive me, Kage. We have to reach Ken. Yuna's waiting for us.
Now you're not only an enemy to the invaders, you're gonna become an enemy to your own people. So pretty much just tough stuff. This poor horse for sure. It's another spoiler heavy scenes. I was so mad, bro. Nobu was my first horse ever when I first played this. Remember, this is my second playthrough. In this situation, oh no, man. Nobu was my horse, bro. Original horse. It's funny because when you play it again, you don't get the same name. You get to get a name, the horse, the way it looks. You get to pick your own horse. This one got red hair.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect you.
Poor horse. Poor me, bro. Poor me. And that's Act 2, so it's a lot going on in this story, but man, it's just the beginning. There you go, you're on foot now.
everything. Still a chance Yuna's alive. Kenji said Yuna was at the sacred tree. No weapons. I'll have to stay hidden.
A lot of enemies. See them right there. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna finish this mission and then I'm gonna go play the multiplayer so you can see what it's like real quick. Feel like you're into it, dude.
A storm's coming. Better find Yuna soon.
You're kind of helping with the breakdown. Also to be able to just discuss certain elements, the questions you're asking, all that. Helpful for my content. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not yet. So we just came into the fully stealth gameplay. You know, you spend the first 20 hours running around slicing everybody to death. And then all of a sudden now I'm playing very stealthily. Some missions are like this, but this is the most stealth you can get in the game. Where it's mandatory. There's very few parts in the game that is mandatory stealth. Right now it's mandatory. I'm gonna go around deep left. I'm gonna try to speed through this situation.
A storm's coming. Better find Yuna soon.
Oh my, he's like looking right at the window. Think this guy could see me? I'll try. Probably gonna get caught here. No, no, no. Messed up. It's a good run though. I was trying to speed through that left side. Yeah, the PS5 upgrade. Definitely. I gotta get that. I have the director's cut of this game, but I don't have the PS5 version. I messed up. So I actually put all my games on my cousin's account. And I put this game on my cousin's account, but the issue was the director's cut I paid separately on my account. So I basically messed up big time. And now I would have to buy it again on his account with the upgrade. So basically another $30 because it's not a free PlayStation 5 update. It comes with the new DLC on the director's cut. I like the way I did it just now. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, guys. Ain't about to see me, bro. Do the exact same thing I did. Change it up a little bit at the end. Where's the guys that saw me? I think that was him. He was patrolling. Gotta be careful in this next part. You walk right up to the... Yeah, it look amazing, man. I mean, I could definitely... I'm excited to play it on there too. Might grab it like next week on September 3rd when the new DLC comes out. There I go. Made it. Go straight through the fire. Did that fire kill me?
Yuna's not here. But these people... The Mongols must have rounded them up. Blood. But no wounds. Blood poured from his mouth. Smells like wolf's bane. Mongols learned how to make my poison. Now they're using it against us.
Mongols! They're turning!
They poisoned me. I can lose them in the storm.
Come on! You stupid holes!
Yuna? Is that you?
He out here having fantasies about Yuna. Feel like he got a thing for her, man. He got a thing for her.
I wasn't sure you'd wake up.
We're gonna skip all this, guys.
I wouldn't.
So far, so good. We're gonna save it, and then we're gonna go into the multiplayer for a second.
Now to find Yuna.
Saves automatically. So to go to multiplayer, you can literally just go right in the menu or in the game, talk to this guy who sends you there. But the menu's the easiest way. You just pop in. So now, separate from the game, just so y'all can understand before we get into any gameplay, separate from the game, Legends, this is the multiplayer. This multiplayer is not at all grounded on real stuff. The single player you just saw me play is all realistic style of gameplay and storytelling. This is more about Legends. It's called Legends for a reason. And so this wasn't a part of the original game, but it was designed with it. So right when they started coming up with the idea of the story of the single player, they made a team within their studio to focus on the multiplayer, to create this whole multiplayer pretty much. And that's where you get what you got here. And it's pretty slick, if you ask me. What should I put on? This mask here, this monkey mask? Let's see. I'll put on an outfit. Something like that. I feel like that's a good one. So yeah, so this multiplayer is a separate crazy story. And the way it works is you have 4 classes, right? You have your samurai class. He can do some serious damage. He has certain abilities and techniques that you can switch around. For example, he heals up, stealing people's lives, soul, spirit puller, basically, or the explosive blade, which explodes when hitting, but it heals you too. Then there's different abilities here and things like that. There's just tons of stuff. And I love it. I love it. We're going to just play one. And of course, there's a hunter who's the long range style player who can do a bunch of cool different things. We'll get into that later. Of course, the healing build, pretty much heal your teammates, heal yourself, stay alive. There's a lot of ways to play with that. And last but not least, the assassin. This is kind of what I've been playing with. Stealth play, a lot of like really cool overall ways to go about it. Right? That's the system as far as the characters. Then there's gear. All the gear has special abilities. You have to upgrade them, right? So you get it. You start off lower level. You start picking up good tier loot the more you level up, and you're trying to max it out and get the best stats on it, right? So for example, this sword here has perfect parry window and ultimate damage, right? So it's like a lot of little details in here that could help. I haven't played this in a while, so they have assassinations in multiplayer. Is it PvE? Yes, it is PvE. So I'll showcase what they are. There's a story mode where you play 2 players and you go through a full story with somebody. It's just separate from the real game as far as story. This is a different storyline. So you play all of these missions and it tells one big story. On top of that, there's the raid where you play these. This adds to the story. After you finish the main story, these are pretty much harder challenges. The raids, really tough, long battles that are super interesting. On top of that, regular story modes and the raid that we saw down here, there's a thing called survival, and basically it's a defense tower type of setup where you're defending 3 areas, 4 areas, and you're 3 areas, and you're basically going back and forth with different waves of enemies consistently coming in, and you're trying to survive the waves while defending the areas. So pretty interesting. This is a fun one to play. And then of course the new game mode, which is coming out September 3rd, it's basically PvPE. So it's going to be your team, you and someone else, versus me and someone else, and we will be competing against each other during the matches. So pretty interesting setup. And they're gonna have new maps and stuff, so super interested in that. We're gonna go and do one quick mission. This is, I haven't done one in a long time, so I don't know if I'm gonna be any good. Oh man, it's been too long, guys. I think we're gonna go either this one or this one. I'm trying to decide. Let's try this. Speaking of that, hold on a second. Let me put on the right legend. I'm gonna play the samurai for now.
What legend would you like?
So this is the, again, the multiplayer. The 4-player co-op. And we'll see if we find some players here, but again, this is a lot of cool aspects to it. Let me see what I unlocked. I unlocked new stuff from playing the story, so it does transfer over to this game. So for example, this weird monkey helmet. Some I unlocked. We got this one right here. It looks pretty tight. It's a bunch of different attire. But we're not going to talk much. Again, these guys have different abilities from the main game. So, wait a minute. I'm by myself. Oh my gosh. What a rookie. But the way it works, this is cool though. I can talk about it. So there's 3 areas. And the way it works, you start off just getting ready to fight these guys, and man, I'm gonna be all alone. This is gonna be no joke.
Perfect kill.
And so yeah, so there's a lot of I'm about to die in here. Come on, player. So these arrow guys, if you pay close attention, they'll scream. They'll scream when they're about to throw an arrow because they don't want to hit their teammates. But yeah, so I guess nobody's. Yeah, this game mode's gonna. This is nothing. You should see what really goes down in this game mode. If you wait and we play a full game, which I'm actually gonna back out of here. Not gonna play this. But when you play a full game, dude.
Listen while I recount.
Oh man, it's wow.
Tell it.
Let me go in here and see if I can find some players.
Let's begin.
I mean, it's 6 in the morning on a Sunday, bro. And this isn't exactly like Apex where you got 10 million people playing. So I don't know if I'm gonna even find a match, to be honest, at this time of day. But it's September 3rd when the new content comes out. It's gonna be jam-packed. I've never tried a solo mode. That right there, I was solo, but it would be interesting to solo it. So the way it works is you got 15 waves. You got to defend the areas. These enemies are really tough. They have a lot of health. They hit very hard. There's a lot of different enemies. There's a bunch of wild enemies. I'm talking about, you'll see, it's a whole different game than what we played just now. And then you and your team trying to do your thing. So actually, there's a full group right here, as you see. That's what's up. So again, same thing. 3 different areas we're defending. We want to clear the area first to pretty much start it up. Before you can start the waves up, you have to clear up the area first. Oh, go. Get rid of these arrow guys who annoy me. I'm so good at dodging arrows. Trust me, it's not that easy, but go, big boy. Right here, pretty much. Capture all the points, start the tournament off, and then we're good to go. This game mode is brutal. It is, you don't even know how brutal it is. It gets wild. Go, baby. Oops, I wasted my ability. All right. So here we go. And people have played this so much, they mastered it. So quick. It's pretty crazy. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for this first fight.
Reinforcements were on their way.
She came out here destroying everybody, bro. I seen this. Teammates are nasty. Wow. So I just picked up some top tier teammates. They're going to be really killing it. I'm not going to be able to do as much work as I want. It's going to be looking easy. Again, you have similar play styles. You have the main mechanics still in the game.
Their enemies.
Yeah, it's gonna be a breeze, guys.
Ghost prepared to face more.
Teammates are serious.
The enemy refused to retreat.
You see when you see fireworks in the sky, that means that's where they're coming from. And you basically want to stop them. I mean, I got crazy amount of incredible teammates. Ow. Ow. Yeah, these teammates are ridiculous. I'm not even using my abilities yet. I'm gonna use one right now. That's one of the cool abilities. And these guys are too good, man. There's boss waves also, so being careful with that is very important. This right here is a boss wave. So they did update this game and change some of the features. Let's see.
The enemies were certain they killed the ghost.
I don't even have to do much. Like, these guys just kill everything.
Ghost's aim was true.
And then there's challenges in here. There's challenges in here where right now we're trying to get headshots where we just got it. So if you unlock that, you get more rewards for doing all the challenges. A lot of cool stuff. And go over and fight this fight over here.
The ghost's blade found its mark.
No skill-based smash shaker, no. I mean, it's just a co-op game, so it doesn't matter if we're overpowered. We're all just ridiculous, you know? Pretty much is what it is. All these guys have played this game for a year, like I have. Put 500 hours in the whole game, so it should be very overpowered. Look at them over here. So you know they know each other. Everybody just it's too easy, guys. Too easy. But I promise you later on in the rounds you're gonna see me sweat just a little bit. This guy's controlling it by himself. I can do this all by myself. I feel like we should try it, guys. Solo. What do y'all think? I think I can do it. I've done it before, but man, it was sweating. Like, oh man, sweating. Sweat. I want to kill them off quick. Yeah, but it's like sweating and putting my all into it. I'll see what happens. Never trust an archer. So a lot of cool stuff like that. Small little challenges within the game, small little you know, boss fights. There's the other perks, like see these right here, these are healing areas. You can only use them once. Once you use it, it's done. And if your teammates are not on it, you can't use it. Then back here, there's purchase area where you can buy extra abilities. For example, I can summon dogs. I can regenerate everybody's health. I can summon a bear or ignite enemies that are next to me. So those are just some abilities in the game that you can do. I'm coming over here to see what's up. This lady about to...
on the verge of death.
When I throw the smoke, I can get multiple kills, so... Whoa.
Enemy
Oh no.
not killing the ghost.
Ow. Don't worry, it's gonna get tough. So this is one of the modes. Again, the story mode is pretty slick too.
The ghosts fought back the enemy, but they were not yet done.
Hey, look at that. It's gonna get harder now that the teammate left. Teammate left, and I know why. Because we didn't do one of the challenges. And they really wanted to do the challenge to get the reward for it, which makes perfect sense.
Fight that led to this moment.
This is good for us because then now he's dealing with a lot. And you see these enemies right here. Well, it's gonna be more enemies coming, different types, a lot of crazy ones. You get penalized for leaving? No, not that I know of. I never really tried it. I'm assuming she left because we didn't do one of the challenges. I'm not really here for the challenge. I'm just chilling. See this big guy right here? Stomping the whole earth. He's a madman. You might not make it, man. The way these guys are playing. Still got 9 rounds to go. They're using up all the heal areas, doing stuff that I wouldn't do this early on. Unnecessary. Still very early, and it's so easy to beat these areas, so I wouldn't do that if I was them. Speaking of do that, we can search for another player. See the tier rewards? The higher up we go, the more rewards we get, pretty much. Actually, still have to do the raid again. I haven't played it in a while. I'm gonna probably do that next week.
The enemy's footsteps were near.
But yeah, so this is the game, man. This is one of the multiplayer co-op setups. The story's pretty slick as far as the co-op side.
Perfect kill.
See how it's starting to get harder? A lot of different enemies. Getting real out here. Bigger enemies, tougher fights. to the point where I'm gonna use my special.
Ghost was unstoppable.
Oh, I wasted my ability. I'm not paying attention, guys. We lost one. What?
I think that was the last one.
Appreciate it.
Almost lost one. The story aspect seems awesome. The multiplayer is fun, bro. Trust. Like you get some wild stuff going on in here with your friends and everything, or with some people. Guess wild. This is defending mostly. There's other elements too.
Enemies nearby.
Ghost defeated an Oni.
See you later. Yeah, it's just a lot of different stuff in this game. Again, this is all comes for a package deal. If you pay for it, the full game, you'll get this part of it too. It's not like it's a separate multiplayer. It goes together. See me, I focus on the arrow guys because they're just
Knew we could do it.
annoying to deal with while you're in the middle of some. All right, so we're on wave 10 out of 15. So far, so good. We're going into the next boss fight. I think this is 10. Or am I lying? This is 9, I think. Not 10.
Ghosts were faced with enemies more powerful than before.
Let them take on that fight. I'm gonna go try to help out over here. Wait out. Who played Neo? Is it Neo or Nio? Nio. Ready, go. I'm dizzy, man. I feel like my teammate set me up for failure. Still dead right now? Ridiculous. I'm gonna back off and go ahead and pop off with this. Oh, I forgot they end up getting destroyed when they die. That's why I'm. So there's modifiers. So when a enemy gets killed, they literally explode with toxics, and it basically hurts you. Bro. Definitely getting our butt kicked. I haven't played it. I played like first part of it, like an hour. But I don't know. I never got into it. Why, is it any good?
We can heal here.
guys are taking up all the heals, man. We only got a couple more fights, and they're still utilizing everything before we have to.
The ghost's fight was far from.
But yeah, this gets wild. This gets really tough. Right now, we're sitting comfortable. Ow.
The ghost's blade found its mark.
We did it.
What's going on, UCG? And I don't even know what I gotta look into it again. I didn't play a lot of it, man. I played like an hour. I mean, part 2 came out. Oh man, I forgot about this guy. I messed up. We might lose right now. My team needs me. Can they revive me? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He got me. Thank you. Gotta back out of all of this. I'm so dead. Looking at the chat for a while. Gotta check that game out. I have it on my system. I just haven't. I mean, I don't have it on my system. I have it on my library. It's games that I own. Just haven't played it, man. We're about to lose this base right here, which is what you don't want to do. And like I said, it's not easy. Might seem easy to start off with.
Ghost build from the shadows.
Clear this whole thing up. Supposed to play with 4 players, there's only 3 of us, but we still getting it done.
The cries of the ghost's enemies grew silent.
Yeah, this is the multiplayer version. This is one of the multiplayer modes, which is pretty much defense setup. Actually, you know what? You just reminded me. I'm gonna go purchase something to help my team out right now, if I can. Let's go ahead and buy a bear. What do we think? We'll get a bear. We can buy a bear and pretty much unleash it on these guys.
Lost their power allied to the ghosts.
The bear that I unleash is killing all these guys. All right. Gonna head over here and try to capitalize. Hopefully my bear follows me. Feeling comfortable right now. Got it done.
Was worried for a moment.
Got the bear too. It's like a ghost bear, spirit bear. One step closer, 3 more rounds to finish us off and to win the game and get our rewards. So this is how you grind for certain materials and certain items and upgrade yourself and things like that. Did I get another bear? Nah. About we're gonna go with the health. Just when I know I'm gonna need it.
Their forces for another assault.
This guy. Oh.
Enemies dropped, lifeless. The enemy's numbers dropped quickly. Nothing could stop the ghosts.
Just a ton of good stuff. Easy combat right now. Just cruising. 2 more rounds and we're good to go.
More enemies were still to come.
Hey, by the way, Spotlight, just wanted to ask you, did you get to see the prizes announced? I don't know if you went to the Discord and checked out the info, but it's on, man. Officially. Again, originally I had an investor for $10,000 set up, but it didn't go accordingly because they wanted to have ownership to what I'm doing, and I'm like, man, I do this for love and for fun. I'm not gonna give up my rights to be one of those people that have a story to tell about.
Ghost down and Oni. The ghosts knew they needed to prepare.
We got like one more round, I think. The final round happening right now. I'm gonna go with the can't purchase anything. Oh, I could purchase anything. Damn, should I get the bear?
Enemies sent their strongest men.
Do it. We're gonna do it for it. About to get real, guys. It's about to get real. Drop my bear, let him do some work. Oh. There we go, Bear. Do that. Do that thing, Bear. Also, this big guy. That's a big guy to be able to toss him around like that. Let's go. Looking good, guys. Yeah, so right now I haven't talked to the sponsors. So there's been sponsor offers, but it was like an alcohol company, and another one was like take this pill to enhance your focus sponsorship, which I'm not gonna say what that is because I don't want to diss that company, but something I wasn't interested in. You know, I'm just not. I'd rather not have a sponsorship if it's something like that. There it is. We did it.
Superior once more.
So I didn't take those sponsorships in that way so far, but there's others that I can definitely work with and talk with. We'll see as the gear goes on, you know, we're building. So anyway, so you unlock all of this stuff, like a lot of stuff. As you can see here, collecting all these items basically gives me a boost. So the celebration tournament, so first of all, there's going to be one. If you win the tournament as the champion, you get to run your own tournament. Basically, it's going to be ran through us, but it's going to be your rules, your ideas, your overall setup is going to be how it all goes, right? But the problem is it has to be fair to everybody playing. It has to be something that the community would want. So I'm gonna restrict it a little bit, but you know, let's just say you say, oh, we could only play with female characters, or we could only play well, there's a tournament I want to do where I limit we're gonna play with the unpopular, the outcast, basically. So you can only play like maybe 7 or 8 legends, and it's gonna be, you know, Mirage and Fuse, which Fuse is actually going up in the meta right now. He's went from like a F to a B tier, maybe even A tier legend. You gotta try him out. I know you probably haven't tried him and you think he still sucks. He's actually gotten way better. And then so let's just say we do my tournament. Let's say I win the tournament right now. I'm playing in it. I win it. I'm like, hey, I wanted to do an Outcast Legends tournament only. You can't play Gibby. You can't play Octane. You can't play, you know, these popular legends. You're only going to play the ones who get no type of shine. That's the plan, right? So as a champion, you're going to get to decide all of that and how the tournament's going to run for that day. It's pretty much going to be all focused for you. That's pretty much it. That to me is worth more than the $300. So I just got some new stuff. Let me look at it very quickly. Decent stats. Yeah, I gotta do this later, but that's nice. You see, there's something specific, one item that I don't have in this game. Is that it? Is that the one I don't have? That might be it right there. No, I have that. Yeah, I have that. There's one item that I don't have in this whole game. Gotta look for at some point. But yeah, so that's pretty much the prizes for this event. Honestly, man, I was devastated when they just didn't want to budge. And if they're watching, you know, you sit there and you talk to me for over a month and you really send me over contracts, and they keep on adding the ownership and like, you know, it's like, bruh, this is just something we do for the love. You out here trying to take it all away. Look at this. Let's go. Still got some stuff that I gotta unlock though. A lot of stuff actually. So that's how that works. But anyway, we're gonna do a story mode so you can see that.
These legends.
We're gonna do the first story so you can just kind of see what it's like. And we're gonna do it on hardest difficulty, even though I probably should turn it down. Let's just do it though. Matchmaking. See if we can get into a match. Hopefully we find somebody real quick. But yeah, so that's what the deal is. And hopefully we end up building consistently from this. I focus on giving the players a good time, but now it's time to business. Think business first. No. So that's the game plan going forward.
Severed hearts.
So there's this guy right here. Here he is. So the way this works is there's modifiers in the game. So we can't kill these guys unless we kill them both at the same time. We just did right there. See how they were tethered? There's a lot of little gameplay like that. It's very different. And there's a bunch of challenges in the game. You see this guy right here?
Were well guarded that day by the fiercest Oni defenders. Easy kill. Thanks.
So I'm pretty much doing stealth play. Let's see if he helps with this. Then we can just get in here and try to stealth this guy to death. I actually should have put on my stealth class. This would have been a lot easier. Using the same samurai build. Understand, I wouldn't have given my brandy that. This looks pretty cool as they added more stuff to these. Yeah, man, they added some stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this already, and then the new DLC is coming out for this side of the game on September 3rd. Oh man, there's two of them. I can get them. Good. He got him. See those teammates? They're tethered. See that little line right there? That's where the game changes. And first of all, it's definitely super red compared to what I see. So when you're streaming and using a computer to stream, you get a little bit of a problem, which is HDR changes the color.
Enemy right there.
Me and him are coordinating. First of all, he's not even communicating to me, you know? Why did he do it like that? You see, now we have to try to kill these guys here. If we don't kill the one of them, I'm just gonna let him live. So if he lives, that guy lives too. I'm doing it on purpose, which is terrible from me, but basically you don't want one to be alive. You have to kill them both at the same time. Small little.
Appreciate it. Stronger together. Face to recover.
This dog heals us, by the way. He's using the medic class, which is pretty much the healer. Called Ronin, but it's really the healer.
Your soul is mine.
The ghosts found the carts, but not the twins. Only wheel tracks remained, leading deeper into the forest. The ghosts followed, determined to rescue the twins of Tsushima.
You can see this is like a really fantasy-based style story mode. So everything is a little wild.
Up the road, escorted by foes protecting mysterious cargo.
So since they're tethered, remember, we got to try to kill them at the same time. Perfect. And again, it gets crazy later. There's a lot of different levels to it. The raid is totally different. It's really something special, man. Oh, this guy's not down. Go and pet the dog real quick. Yeah, this game is drenched. It's fire, man. Oh no. So, especially in animals like this, that this thing explodes when you get close to it. You gotta kill it before it explodes. Oh. I'm about to get caught. Nice.
Take that one.
So I can ping and tell him to take one and I take the other one. Why is he making it so complicated? Thank you.
Stock up here. Thanks.
Inside, they made a grisly discovery. Human hearts, freshly harvested from the twins of Tsushima. They struck out, following the cart's direction.
So there's a challenge in here. I don't know if this guy can't hear me, by the way. I got him muted. I don't want people to know I'm streaming. But let's see if he takes this challenge. I would want to do it. It's very difficult, extremely difficult, and it's not worth it all the time. But me and him have good synergy so far.
The ghost sought a challenge, and the challenge.
So now me and him, just like the enemies were, me and him are tethered. As you can see, if he goes too far,
Easy kill.
then we're screwed. But we gotta try to stay together the whole time. There's artillery strikes. There's so much stuff going on in this game.
The ghosts could feel the eyes of a fiery spirit on them, taking aim from afar.
Right now I'm telling them, let's go kill off this kill off these things. I'm not even worried about the enemies in this game. I'm happy to go in here. Boy. He's following me right now, so this is good. But he's starting to back off a little bit. If he gets too far, we'll end up both getting hurt and lose health.
Only here.
See how he's going away and I'm losing health because he ran this way, so I have to follow him or he has to follow me. Little wizard's a pain in the butt. A really good teammate though. He's like staying with me pretty much. A lot of teammates are not as good as this. They can't stay aware and I don't know what they're doing.
Enemy right there.
Have I encountered trolls? For sure, man. There's always a troll out there somewhere. Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, we can definitely do our thing. Even with a troll, you can get the job done. Bro, you know what? I ain't playing with you, dog. Get it. Kill some enemies somewhere. But we're doing good so far. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of trolls before. I think the most trolly person is my cousin. He doesn't follow, so we were dying from him running away from me half the time. See how this guy's following me the whole time? And I don't have to say nothing to him. He doesn't even hear me talk to you guys.
The Oni fell, vanquished by the ghosts. They would no longer prey on the twins of Tsushima. But a greater threat still lurked in the shadows. Only a powerful Onibaba could have.
Other than that, not as much.
But that is another story.
Where is the scroll?
Another time.
Hey man, I don't remember where the scroll is unless they changed where it goes. It was in one of the tents. So just gonna go around to these tents and find it. There it is. Hey, thank you very much. You did a great job rocking with me. Appreciate you, man.
You have my thanks. Appreciate it.
So there, I just make sure I let them know. Grateful. It's rare you get just perfect teammates, you know what I mean? We just had a perfect run right there. So there you go. That's one story mission out of all the bunch of them. Then there's the raid, which I'm definitely not doing today. I have to have a group of good players that are all ready for the raid. Yeah, 15 minutes story mission. And we got a bunch of items for it. Bunch of materials to basically upgrade. Did great. And that's how we do. I got most of the kills. Did most of the work. He pretty much just got carried. That, my friends, is the multiplayer for the most part.
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales.
One thing you do want to note about it is that the playstyle is very different. You saw him, he had this class, which was the healer. He throwing a bunch of heals for us, stuff like that. I was playing the samurai style. I could have played the hunter, which is very strong, long range style. Then, of course, the assassin as well. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the most part. When it comes to Ghost of Tsushima,
any story,
of course, the raid is something I'm not going to try now. It's so tough. You want to go in with teammates that you really can focus in. Then they have a thing called nightmare mode, which is the most difficult thing in the world. You thought you saw everything.
Excellent.
You go in here, it's non-stop difficulty. Let's see if I find a lobby. I'm gonna be kind of terrible because I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna stay unless we're doing really good. Then I'll stay. But this right here, even me, who's mastered it, I'd rather go in with a friend than to go in like this right now, where I don't know who I'm going in with and I don't know what's going on. Still very doable. It's not like the hardest thing in the world, but preferably yeah, man, if you get a chance, pick it up. The multiplayer is good, everything's good. So this is the same mission we were doing earlier, but it's on the hardest difficulty, and there's enemies in here that will just destroy you. See that person over there? Pro demon, she's called. I'm gonna help them from afar. But it's non-stop, toughest enemies in the game. And dangerous. Go ahead and hit this guy with a sticky bomb. Let's go, baby. But yeah, it gets wild.
true.
I'm dropping heals on the floor. That heal that you see right there, that's my heal. See how tough these guys are. Sheesh. All of us are slicing them to death.
Ghosts never let the wounded to die.
I don't even remember what my ultimate does. My goodness. Oh, this is the heal of ultimate, and it burns them. I'm so dead right now against this lady. There you go. Yeah, so this mode gets wild. It's easy right now. This is literally easy. So probably like round 5 where it's insane.
For the ghost. Ghost fell, but still drew breath.
There we go. Purposely failed. So the person I was playing is a support class. Basically, it can heal. Everything I do is heals. Those bombs I was throwing are heals. Also, it hurts the enemies, but it heals us, me and my teammates. So if I see a teammate hurt, I'll throw it at him, heal him up. Everything I was doing was healing with this character. I purposely died there to get out of the match. But yeah, that mode right there is when you're already geared up and you get to the max gear, and then you go in there for the same wave, but it's different.
And I'll tell it.
It's called Nightmare. So these two are different Nightmare versions of the game. It's pretty much the hardest difficulty. And there's a raid, which I'm definitely not going to do, but this raid is special. That's pretty much it. And this is the multiplayer mode. You can buy it for like 20 or maybe 30 bucks. I don't know how much is it. Somebody Google it. How much is this DLC? It's Apex Legends. Apex Legends. Ghosts of Tsushima Legends. I haven't played Apex in 3 days, guys. Well, I'm lying. 2 days. Friday. No, I'm lying. Wow. Thursday. I probably haven't played since Thursday. That's crazy to me. Who would have thought? That's a rare thing. But anyway, so yeah, so this is called not Apex Legends. It's not. Right? It's called Ghosts of Tsushima Legends. Oh damn. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. This is my favorite class. It's the assassin class, and he's so crazy. It's amazing. It's good stuff. All right, we're backing out. I'm gonna go back into the story. So yeah, it's if you just want to play the multiplayer, you're not interested in story open world games, then go for that. You know, or play the full story, whatever you feel. If you buy the full story, you can play both for free.
Now to find
after you pay $60 or $40. I don't know how much the full game is. Honestly, I don't know the prices right now. Again, this ain't sponsored or anything. If it was sponsored, I'll 100% know the information, but since I'm not sponsored, I don't know the prices. So yeah, so whoa, I'm in a new map. the third area of the game. We are not going over there. We're going to go back to the original map. Oh, wait a minute. I can't go back. I'm still on a mission. Who would have thought? I forgot I was just getting back in the game. I got injured. My horse died. All types of bad stuff
I
happened.
found a better hideout. Climb up and look toward the mountain.
Yes, ma'am.
A hideout. Somewhere by the mountain. Jogaku's pagoda. Sheltered, defensible, and in striking distance of the Khan's stronghold.
There's only one problem. The Mongols have it.
We can fix that.
Let's get the horses.
I get to pick a new horse again for the 4th time.
What happened to your mount?
When I escaped, the castle guards fired on us. They killed Kogi.
I'm sorry. These will have to do for now.
So I'm going with this horse for now. Quick little story mission.
Are those people from Qin?
I don't know. The Mongols burned a lot of towns.
If we'd only pursued their army instead of fighting each other.
Why did you surrender to your uncle?
I couldn't let them take you. My uncle needed someone to blame.
And I was his first choice.
He was trying to protect me, to fulfill his duty to the Shogun. I surrendered so you could escape north and pick up the Khan's trail.
Shimoda's a fool for turning against you.
He wanted me to be his son. I destroyed his dream.
By doing the right thing.
Being right doesn't always make things better.
Let's pause this for a second. No. Let's rewind this whole conversation. So this is how it works. The base game, as a matter of fact, we might actually just go. We can't do it. Actually, we might be able to. Try something real quick. I'm going to try something, guys. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. I'm going to sign in as a guest. Quick play. I don't know if they're going to let me go into the PlayStation Store with quick play, but I want to see. Nope. Not going to happen. All right. Forget it. I changed my mind. PlayStation knows better. I was going to try to see. So the base game gives you the multiplayer and the full story for free, right? Together. That's what it comes with. Not free, but you know what I mean. And that is one price, right? That's what you want to look for. Then for the director's cut, which gives you a brand new area in the game, a whole new island in the game, that cost, that's the director's cut. The director's cut is basically a new expansion. All right. So to explain it, when you pay the base game for the original price, whatever price it is right now, just the base game, you're going to get these 3 areas, which is a lot. Like you can, like it's a lot of story, man. I spent like 100 hours on this, 60 hours or 70 to platinum it. I think I've played 50 to 60 hours to platinum it. Did everything in the whole game, right? Which was a good time. And then the multiplayer comes with that. So pretty much you're getting everything. You get a director's cut upgrade, which is going to cost $20, $19.99. You're going to get this DLC here, all of these areas, everything that's happening in here, and some collector's items, special edition items, whatever, things like that. And that's it. So the director's cut is basically giving you a whole new area.
Tell that to the people you saved. If we kill the Khan and drive the Mongols out, is there a chance your uncle will forgive you?
I don't need Lord Shimura's forgiveness.
You don't regret how things are?
Whatever happens, his forgiveness won't change who I am.
He thinks I corrupted you.
I made my own choices. Even knowing what they've cost me, I'd make them again. Even if the Shogun brands me as a traitor.
So that's how that works. So it's $20 to get an upgrade. If you own the game,
Close to Jogaku Temple.
you pay $20 to get that upgrade.
We could scout the temple grounds from it.
Leave the horses here. We'll go in on foot.
But I don't know how much the base game costs right now alone. You're gonna get a brand new. You're gonna pay $69.99. That's without
The woods here are
owning it.
good cover.
For us and the Mongols.
The safest approach to the temple might be over open ground.
For Frozen Lake.
Oh wow, I remember this mission. This is kind of crazy. Is this the one? This might be the one.
They have prisoners.
They'll freeze to death.
We'll free them. Clear the fishing village. Then we take the temple. A signal cannon.
To alert the temple of an attack.
There's not a lot of cover in this spot that I'm going to right now, but Gotta destroy the signal. A way to destroy it? Come on over, buddy. Should kill those guys first. Not making my mind up here. I'm gonna try a trick. See what happens when I lure this guy in here. That wasn't good. Just got my butt whipped.
They were working us to death.
I'm gonna skip this. Again, I already played. I'm just chilling right now. Okay. This is where it goes down.
They left explosives on the ice. We can use that against them. Archers watching the lake.
They'll see us coming. Pick us off.
Let's bring them to us.
How?
Fire the signal cannon. Lure them onto the ice. Then divide and conquer. Keep watch. I'll draw them out. That will get their attention. Better get back to you now.
It worked. They're on the ice.
Let's take them.
Come on. Come on. Bro, this guy got pinpoint accuracy, bro. Y'all see me dodging these?
Let's get to the pagoda.
I love this game.
We need to plan our attack carefully.
Follow me.
Top 5 favorite games of all time. I'm gonna erase Metal Gear Solid because it's like literally my top 9 games are all Metal Gear. After Metal Gear, that's a tough conversation, man. It's like there's so many old ones, right, that you kind of forget, so you're not gonna say. But I'm gonna go with what I have here on my system at the moment, right? I'm gonna put Titanfall in there. I'm gonna save The Last of Us for a second. Titanfall. Of course, I'm not gonna talk about Metal Gear. Horizon Zero Dawn, Hitman 3, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Battlefield 4, Apex Legends. These are just the ones that I have here. Returnal. That's my safe answer. It's not, that's more than 5, right? But that's my safe answer as far as like I can't go back into the memory log, man. There's too many good ones, you know? And it's hard to like just pinpoint one or the other.
And they'll run.
Where are they? Watch this. Use my Terra ability. Speaking of Terra, I'll put on my ghost outfit and do this. Yeah, they're all terrified. So yeah, I mean, shoot, bro, this is hard.
It's over. You're safe.
Well, PlayStation 5, I can tell you 5 that I like. PlayStation 4 would be harder because there's so many great ones. You know what I mean? Like every year, too many good games. Gotta think about it. Gotta really think about it.
No Mongols.
The thing is you get persuaded, right? Like if you go and tell me 100 games right now, I'll start thinking like, wow, yeah, those are good. And I'm not thinking with my own head and heart. I'm thinking with the suggestions. You get me? So sometimes you can be steered into it. Like for me, like I said, Metal Gear is the best. And I can tell you a lot of reasons why. Why? First and foremost, it's fun, right? That's all we care about. Like this game right here, the reason I love it is because it's fun. The main key component.
Perhaps I can better your
And of course, they have a lot of great
You have my thanks.
elements to it. What is this? This guy. Outside of just being fun, you're a badass. You can really master the abilities and play perfectly. As a ninja, as a samurai style, as a archer style. There's different ways to go. And the game can be played differently.
I work on all kinds of armor.
Let me see. We gotta get some silver. So with that in mind, like Metal Gear has that fun play style. There's intense moments, but then there's funny moments to kind of help you relieve your tension.
My lord, please help. Jin, over here.
So I don't know. Metal Gear is just too special. But unless someone really goes through the whole series, they won't realize like, wow, this was crazy. And the best part about it, to explain it even better, is that, like, you know, these old ass games, I don't like old games. Why? Because it's in the past, right? But the problem with that is, at the time, they were the most revolutionary things that ever came to be. So, for example, today, this year, Returnal, groundbreaking, amazingness. You know, Ratchet and Clank, another great game. There's tons of great games, but The Last of Us. But then 20 years from now, it's gonna seem old as hell. It's like, oh, that thing is old, bro. You still play that? The game's like a year old, and people was like, you still play that? It's like, yeah, what you mean? Why not? Like Apex, people, the haters are like, oh, the game's so old. But Apex isn't. If you stay up to date with all the new updates and all the new. So it's just a lot of little convo there to have about like old games and new games. So it's weird. I can't compare an old one to a new one as much. It's hard. And I keep rolling with new games. I don't think about the past too much. So I'm always on a new game for the most part. This game's a year old, but I came back because of the content that they just put out on Friday. And I finished the content actually. So pretty dope. I'm just gonna back off of this. I'm locked out of my content. Yes. Guess I'm gonna have to play these stories. I'm actually gonna fall back right now. I'll probably get back on later and actually play Apex because I haven't played it in a while, or I'll continue this. I think I showcased some of the stuff. Before I go, I'll talk about this part. So there's two elements to your playstyle. There's the armor, and then there's the charms that go on the armor. Right? There's just additions. So with the armor, for example, this one right here is Samurai. It says reduce all damage by a major amount. Massive increase in health. Taking damage grants 30% resolve. Right? So I pick this class, and then I pick the charms that I want to add on. Knowing what I know and what it does, I got to add charms that complement it. So then I start scrolling through and figuring out what is best to fit that place out. And there's a bunch of different ways to do it, you know? So that's just something we're not going to do right now, but something to think about if you ever purchase this game. Hey, but I'm out of here. It's been an honor and a privilege as usual. Sunday morning, rain is falling. I appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back later today. I have a free day. I'm hoping to hang out with my mom later. We'll see if she's free. After that, I'll probably be on all night. All right. So take care of yourselves out there. We'll be in touch soon.